Gene here. Thanks for joining us on the Tapping Q&A podcast, where every week we answer the most common and uncommon questions about tapping and EFT so you can get more out of your tapping practice. Before we get into today's show, just a quick reminder that you can have access to the entire Tapping Q&A podcast archives absolutely free. You can get it on Apple devices, your Android devices, listen on your computer, on your home speakers. Go to tappingqandapodcast.com to get all of the information so you don't miss an episode going forward, and you can access our entire back catalog. This is Gene Monterastelli, and welcome to the Tapping Q&A podcast, recorded live to tape from Williamsburg in Brooklyn. This is episode 322, originally aired August 1st, 2018. Hi everyone, I hope this finds you well wherever you are and whatever time of day you're getting a chance to listen to this. Thanks for spending some time with me today. Today we're going to continue our 7-part series with part number 3 on how to be more productive using your tapping. Today we're going to be tapping around those times where you have to learn something new. The information that we're sharing in this 7-part series is super helpful, and if you go into the show notes, you'll get a link to the past tap-alongs, and you will make sure you can get signed up so you get the ones going forward, because all 7 of these tap-alongs working together will make taking action so much easier. And as good as these tap-alongs are, they are not enough. If you'd like a more comprehensive approach to being able to take action, I have created a special program called Take Action Now, in which I teach you a bunch of my favorite tapping tools. Then, going through each of the reasons why we sabotage ourselves, I show you how to unearth the emotional roots and then use those tapping tools that I just taught you to clear the resistance so you can take the action you want. All you need to do is go to tappingqa.com/take-action-now. That's tappingqa.com/take-action-now for all of the information on that program. So as I said at the beginning, today we're going to tap for those times where we have to learn something new. And for me, when I am resisting taking action, and that's going to impact my productivity, when I have to do and learn something new so I can move forward, for me, there's 3 basic ways that I bump into trouble where I'm not able to take the action that I want to take. The first is I really don't like feeling incompetent and dumb. And anytime I'm doing something new, I have to confront those things that I'm not very good at. It's really easy for me to return to those tasks that I do really well, even if I'm not super productive by doing them right now. So the first is that sense of feeling dumb. The second that comes up when we're dealing with something like this is oftentimes we don't know where to start. And when we're lost, as we talked about a couple of weeks ago with our vision, it's difficult for us to take action. And then the third thing is, as we are stepping into doing something new, there's a part of us that is afraid that because we're not super good at this, others are going to judge the action we take. So if we don't like feeling incompetent, if we don't know where to start, or we're afraid that others are going to judge us, we're not going to take the action we want. So today, we're just going to tap for those 3 things so it's easier for you to take action. So just tap on the side of your hand, take a nice big deep breath for me, and move from tapping point to tapping point, just repeating after me. I recognize I need to do something new. To take action towards something that is new for me. And when I am having to do something that is new for me, it is easy for me to feel incompetent. Because I am when it comes to this particular task. And I don't like feeling incompetent. I don't like feeling dumb. But every single thing that I am able to do, I had to learn how to do it. So even the things that I do the best, at one point I couldn't do them at all. And so I give myself permission to know that it is okay to feel incompetent. It is okay to recognize I don't know how to do this. I know I will learn how to do it. It can also be difficult to start with something new because I don't know where to start. And if I knew how to do this, I would know where to start. Figuring out where to start is part of the learning process. And so I give myself permission to just begin. As I take action, I will learn. As I take action, I will understand more. Which means it will be easier for me to move forward. In a thoughtful and deliberate way. As I learn how to do this, I will learn what the next step is. As I learn something new, I am afraid that other people are going to recognize the fact that I don't know what I'm doing. And they're going to judge me as being stupid. They are going to judge me as being incompetent. I trust myself to know it is okay for me not to know. And the judgment of others is inconsequential when it comes to me having success. I give myself permission to be okay. With the fact that others will see me being unsuccessful as I learn how to do this. Eventually they will see me as successful. Because I will have learned what to do. I trust that in this process, my belief in myself is more important than others' judgment, which will allow me to take consistent action. And I will end up knowing how to do this well. Nice big deep breath. This is one of the ones that's really a big drawback for me because I'm so used to being good at what I do that bumping into things that I don't know sometimes can be really overwhelming. So coming back to a tapping like this over and over again is really useful. Again, this is just part 3 in our 7-part series in helping you to be more productive and going through this tapping. If you would like to see a written script of this, we have a written script on the website so you can print that out and take it with you. Or if you download the Tapping Q&A app, which is absolutely free for both Android and Apple devices, in addition to the audios, you also get separate standalone scripts so you can go through and tap through all of these things again and again. Make sure you take advantage of the comprehensive program, Take Action Now. These tappings that I'm sharing over these 7 weeks are useful, but that gives you a much bigger understanding and process that you can go through in a step-by-step way to uncover the emotional blocks specifically that you were holding you back that you might not be aware about, and giving you really specific tools to tap through them. To get that program, again, go to tappingqa.com/take-action-now. There's also a link into today's show notes. If you have a question, a comment, or a topic you'd like to see us to cover in the future, please reach out to me. I love hearing from you. Some of the best episodes we've ever done have come from readers and listeners just like you, giving me a recommendation. tappingqa.com/contact. Click on the contact link, or you can email me directly, Gene, Gene, at tappingqa.com. I read all of those messages. I love hearing from you. For the Tapping Q&A podcast, this is Gene Monterastelli. Have a great day, and I will talk to you real soon. Bye-bye. The Tapping Q&A podcast is copyright Gene Monterastelli, Tapping Q&A 2016. All views expressed by guests are those of the guests and not necessarily of Gene Monterastelli or Tapping Q&A.